403 Howard Avenue, okay? 10-4 units of our lot, please. This location coming up as the EDP location.
We have no property. Responsible.
10-4.
All right, folks, anyone joining us, this is a crash in Brooklyn. So let's check out the scene. I just got here. You know what? That's too inconvenient. Thought I heard an ambulance.
Truck 10, 114, Uncle Fox 5418, 30 Ave, Astoria.
So we have one angle on his crash. I'm wondering if there's any other vehicles.
Unknown.
That's some of the question marks I have. What an asshole. Cops were telling that biker to go away, and he kept not going away. So it's a two-vehicle crash here. That's what I'm noticing. Did you witness anything? Did you witness anything?
What's it?
Did you witness anything?
Yeah?
Speak English?
Yep. What is that? That's news?
Huh?
That's news?
Yes. Did you witness anything?
Oh, he's speaking that guys. Ask him.
You did or you did not?
No.
Thank you. Did you witness anything? No, I'm talking to you. Excuse me. Did you witness anything?
No.
Okay, thank you.
This is the news, right?
Correct.
Which one is it?
You want to say how you feel about it?
No.
Okay, thank you. Dimitri Woods, that intersection is correct. Debbie, from what we heard, it may have been fatal. May have been. So we're gonna take a closer look at a different angle. Anyone joining us, this is a crash in Brooklyn. May have heard it's fatal. Let's get another angle here.
그래 아만지 없대. 아만지.
Ooh, I don't think I've seen that RMP before.
한번
Check that out. Not even sure what it is. I think it might be a charger. This genius right here tried to cross police lines. Looks like somebody's grandma. Guys, watch your heads. Watch your heads. I'm trying to get the ambulance behind you. Not your peace sign, thank you. All right, let's get a different angle here. Hi, hi. All right, here's our other angle. How you doing, Cat in the Hat? So, I'm sure you guys want to see this thing illuminated a tiny bit. Let's illuminate it. You can see the damage here. Two vehicles. One of them crashed on the sidewalk, knocked down a sign as well. Looks pretty bad. I think what we may need to do is yeah, this. I think I like this angle better. Hey, you witnessed anything?
No, I didn't. They alive?
Huh?
You guys alive?
Not sure.
You're not sure? No,
You want to say anything for the news?
No, I'm okay.
Thank you. One must have went down the wrong way. Perhaps. I think the SUV will buff. What? Yeah, I have no idea how this happened. The collision investigation report will be out at some point. Though it does not appear Highway is conducting a collision investigation right now. And if they don't, it means that either Like there's a hospital right by here, so we get a lot of ambulances rolling by. Makes for great visuals. Check out this guy, just tried to go through the crime scene. He's alleging to be state police, this guy. Oh, so there's a guy alleging to be state police. He just crossed the crime scene tape, and now he's back by the crash site with police escort. Not sure what he's up to, but you know, what are you gonna do? You got highway on scene right here. You're approaching the crash site. All right. Actually, I don't think I technically got this angle, so I'm gonna get this real quick. That's my flashlight. Hey, just got out. So that guy, I don't know why I thought I heard state police, but it's a member of Hatzola. So he's got an EMT plated vehicle. So, you know, he may have responded to the scene when this crash initially happened, which is maybe why he came back. I heard something about him, you know, losing his flashlight as well. Maybe it was about that. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? I'm sure you guys want to see what I'm seeing. So let's see what I'm seeing. Straighten this out. There you go. All right, what else should I get? Different angles. That's what I should get. Oh, and folks with their cell phones, the rubberneckers. right, so different angle. By the way, someone is stabbed in Lower East Side, so I may have to leave here soon. It does not appear they're conducting a collision investigation because they don't have all their tools and instruments out, cameras, doing photography, etc. Do hear some rumblers right now. Alright, what else should I get? Social distancing. Yeah, apparently they're not doing that, and only some of them have masks. I do like this shot right here. I wouldn't say it's a wide shot, I'd say it's more like a medium shot. Yeah. Does look nice, I think. You can see a mix of highway and division units on scene. You can tell, by the way, the highway units with their very signature caps, and of course those boots and stripes on the fans. As division cops, you know, they look more regular. Just in case anybody. Because I've had folks who are like, oh, why are they wearing boots? Why are they wearing those long boots? Which I believe it's for the motorcycles, right? Not to mention if they get into some muddy terrain off the highway. Can only assume. Still like that Dodge Charger, looks pretty cool. In fact, it looks like Scott's car, except it's a New York plated Dodge Charger. If Scott is watching, of course. Uh-oh, I feel the rain. But thankfully for you guys, I got the rain cover on and everything, as well as the phone mount set up. In fact, I think CSI is starting their investigation. Did I say CSI? No, CIS. Yeah, I think they're starting the investigation right now. And getting the tools out and all that kind of stuff. I don't feel that I'm gonna be here for the entirety of that, considering the other jobs. And not to mention the rain is starting right now as well. I do want to get that other angle though. And we're gonna have to cross over. Yeah, this is a nice angle as well. Try to get all angles here. I'm not looking forward to that rain, which I'm feeling right now. Weather's supposed to be pretty bad, by the way. You know what, I'm going to be out of here in a second because that rain's starting. Almost done. So I think I got this angle already, but I'll be out of here in just a moment. Yeah, I think I'm good. So anyone joining us, this is a crash in Brooklyn, Avenue Z and Ocean Parkway. From what we heard, it may have been fatal. We got NYPD Highway Collision Investigation Squad on the scene investigating this crash. You can see two vehicles over there. If you've been with us, you'll notice heavy damage on two of these vehicles, including one of those vehicles crashing on that sidewalk. Caused it a crash unknown as of yet. And like I said, NYPD highway investigating this collision. Of course, we'll release the collision investigation report as we get them. And of course, the full video will be released when we upload it.
Simon 80 King.
Number 1 for lowest RP number. 1 for lower, push RP number. 17.
So, report to Boulevard and Hillside. The door press.
Alright, I just requested. I'm waiting for the answer. 3 Sergeant 2. 7-3 Sergeant 2, Cal.
All my units is good in here. The situation that I'm having is I'm having 2 gang units that's trying to fight each other. I need to rip them out and throw them back in their dorms. The guys that I have here cannot contain them, Central. So I need extra units, including...
2 cars.
3 Sergeants.
7-3 Sergeant.
First, Truck 7.
Upper home security.
7-3 is requesting in regards to a large fight at 17 Bristol, East New York, to Pickens. Unable to contain male
Male
children
units arrive
fighting.
alive when responding to family dispute. Make sure to knock on the door and properly assess the situation before entering the location.
U5 red on that. 17 Bristol is requesting ESU for a large fight.
Drive 8 days.
Number 25314.
4A unconfirmed 54 EDT. Possible DOA 2114.
Alright, ESU is en route for that, so give them a moment.
And requesting you guys as well 2114
I saw it,
early
just shut me down.
for male climbing
That's
over
fine.
One more set to over.
south.
The 7-3 precinct is advising us that there's a roll
Alright, I'm back, folks. I had to get my waterproof pants on, my rain pants. Now joining us is a possible fatal crash, Ocean Parkway Avenue Z in Brooklyn. Highways on scene investigating. Now let's get out of here.
Negative 4-wheel, no
Do not like the rain, but we heard it's gonna be pretty bad, whether it's wind, rain, or whatever it is. All right, let's get out of here. I got 18 miles left. I need gas. How's everybody doing this morning?
With white letters,
Make a right, go to Coney Island Avenue for gas. Living on Long Island for years and never saw this channel on news stations on Long Island. We don't primarily operate in Long Island. It is in New York City. However, if something goes down in Long Island and we hear about it, you know, we may go there. Also, what is SNS TV? Is this a Long Island news channel? No, it is not. We are a New York City stringer organization, news gathering organization. But we will go to Long Island as needed. Because we can. What? You didn't answer my question about what is SNS TV. Nothing ever airs? That is incorrect. You know what? You sound like perhaps a possible competitor, and we don't. Yeah, go fuck yourself. So this is a guy that, you know, we get guys from Long Island, Jersey coming on here saying, you know, these guys come on here saying, oh, stay out of New Jersey, stay out of Long Island. And, you know, they have no, you know, there is no official territory. We go pretty much wherever we want. If the story is big enough, we will go to those areas as needed if the story is big enough. Sometimes these guys, I don't even see them on the scene. So yeah, we don't usually want to go that far anyway, but you know, like I said, if the story is big enough, we will go there. And our video has made the news, local news, when we do. So, but to keep on coming back on my live streams and saying, hey, stay out of Long Island, stay out of New Jersey, is very stupid, and it's annoying. How you doing, Miss Michelle? So anyone who asks questions like that, I'm already, you know, red flags are going up. I think, you know, if you're a stringer and you're competing with other stringers in a market where it is competitive, the best thing to do is just to mind your own business, be a professional, be great at what you do, and, you know, don't worry about anybody else and what anybody else is doing. Just do your personal best, be professional, don't be hostile, and that's really, I think, the you know, always take the higher road. But some people do not understand that in this business. And let me tell you something. It took me years to get to where I am right now, and I've done so consistently to the point where I had to call police on multiple occasions, right? And it just shows what a huge threat I am to some of these stringers, right? Not mentioning any names because I'm a professional, and I don't believe in, you know, it's just not needed. It's all extra drama. I don't need to, you know, name people, but I will be vague, so about what I've experienced. But for the most part, I do want to say I've reached the point of having a mostly comfortable experience. Don't know if anyone saw that one fire that I went to. There were some fire buffs who had a problem with accusing me of following him around, which is ridiculous, right? If someone has a great angle, then guess what? There's going to be multiple photographers at that same angle. But for him to turn around and saying, "Hey, get off my ass, quit following me, do me a favor, stop following me," that's just ridiculous, because a photographer does not own a certain angle of a scene. Does not own it, you know? But the fact that this is a guy who wears FDNY gear, I'm not talking about FDNY response videos, by the way. Nick is a cool guy. Nick, he's like a son to me. No, just kidding. No, I think that was RCA. So this is a guy that told me, hey man, do me. And this guy is, by the way, he could be my dad. That's his age. He comes up to me and says, "Hey man, do me a favor. Can you stay off my ass and quit following me?" And then like his younger guy, friend, whatever, who could be his son, but I don't think that's his son, comes up to me and says, "You're always on everybody's ass." And I'm thinking, does that particular angle have your name on it? Does it? It does not. So, and you know, if they worked in the daytime, if they went to any breaking news incident, and there's 10 cameras there, they're all going to be doing similar things, as in, you know, if there's one angle that's great, guess what? There's going to be 5-10 cameras at that angle. That's just how it works. So anyway, on this particular fire buff guy, I think that, you know, he wanted an exclusive angle. He wanted to look like maybe a firefighter wearing all this FDNY clothing. He doesn't use a real camera, but he takes his phone and he's like this, like almost filming, like very discreetly, trying to pass off as a firefighter maybe, which is, I think, totally, it's kind of sketchy, I think, you know. But yeah, that's what I have to gotta say about. I could go on and on about some of these photographers, but you know, yeah, some places call them whackers, some places call them fire buffs. I know there's multiple names for you know, buffs. President Fred Trump's whackers. I'm not sure what that is in reference to. Miss Michelle, oh, that sucks about Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, there's word about NYPD block, having their scanners encrypted, but based on what they said on the last press conference, I'm pretty optimistic about their position on, what they're going to be doing with the scanners. So I guess my question is, what about the fire scanners? Are you able to listen to fire?
Show me transport and we'll see them back to the 113. It's going to be 41851.
Utilize universal precautions. I repeat, utilize universal precautions. You're responding to a team request.
Firefighter going to a 6 Street, sure, low passing on the drive. Looking around with both hands inside his pocket, no weapons on the street. He's now leaning up against the white SUV. 009. 121 Lorraine. Female or come from housing one. They didn't have far shoes. Female having a breakdown. Also on 7-6. 890 David. Person was 7-6 Kennedy. Also 6-8 Street Narrow. Male. 890 Adam. 6-7 Adam. 890 David. You need me to rate it?
$2.43 for gas. Are they even open? I think they are.
Jordan is 17. The building comes with a domestic and an EDC warning. She was trying to get her things and then she hung out.
Station of 6-7 for New York.
Put the 11 with us. Person of the key with no passport.
Central thing. Let me took with the police. They refused to admit her in the hospital. She's at 327 Beach 19 at St. John's Episcopal Hospital. That location is sensitive for EDPs and domestic violence. All units stand by, please. Yeah, back up. 225-28. 225-28. That time, midnight 30. Handling vehicle accident. She needs a reminder to count the position vehicle.
Well, it's almost midnight 30.
Alright, upon commission of that call, so we get them 52 this you A14 Bryant, Lafayette to Seneca on the first floor. Dispute over music with the neighbors, nothing further.
Disregard. 19 out of 27 rescue for the unconscious on East 180 on DeVoe.
This is 4K.
Box 4601 is going to be a 1037 code 1. We're going to be taking time for eastbound and restock.
10464. Now 0030 hours, dispatch at 412.
1-3 August.
Director, he fled. He states that he doesn't want to be with the police.
David. Theodore, so found the 8 at Shore Road on 680 Street. How far there is? South 4. 2, 452, number 36, Mr. 4. Vision on, you mix the back list if you locked and engaged.
Message 41 female back to the 31st Street, mileage 4432325.1. This way.
Box 507, 1099, assistant EMS with CPS. Copy destination, please.
Why didn't you write on this 30?
$31, full tank of gas.
6 out of 4.
Box 29, hash left on 691.
Now 0032 hours, dispatch at 412.
Wow, where do you live, Tony? Ford sedan. Michigan 125. Wow. Scott will send him a package of merch. Scott will send who a package of merch? Scott is Loud Labs News, just Loud Labs News. He is not Scootercaster. Scootercaster is a female.
Check the pullback sequence and wait till we're stopped. I'm not one checking again.
That's a pretty impressive donation. That is correct. He's the owner and founder. Oh, you used to live there, huh? Not a bad neighborhood, I gotta say. Not a bad neighborhood. Bensonhurst, not a bad neighborhood either. And I'll tell you what, it's cheaper than Bay Ridge. Definitely cheaper than Park Slope.
Are you trying to call back one more time for me, please?
Ambulance and police are both on the scene. Sending it to P76K.
That's one, that is.
That's one.
Just for hated female.
Thank you.
Is there a script?
Ouch. Ouch. Come May 1st. Better open. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of this whole COVID-19 stay-at-home orders, quarantine, BS. Give me a second. I'm going to see where this stabbing is. Yeah, give me a second, guys. Now, I hope y'all ain't seeing a black screen right now, but I really needed to know where that stabbing was. If it is black, however, let me know, and I'll have to restart the stream once I am on the scene. Oh great, that's great news. Breaking news, the screen is not black. So let's head to the stabbing in Manhattan. I'm not certain what time it happened, but I do know there may be a lot of mobilization in regards. So if we can do 2 jobs in one live stream, that would just be great now, wouldn't it? What your favorite bar in New York and store? I was up in New York last year. There's shop at the NBA store. Favorite bar? back when I was young and single in my 20s, I did go to pianos quite often in the Lower East Side, which we're going to the Lower East Side right now, actually. There was also the 13th Step in the East Village, where on Tuesday they was ladies' night. Favorite store in New York City? Favorite store. I've been meaning to check out the Amazon store in Soho. I also like outdoorsy kind of stores, REI, you know, because I love like outdoor gear, tactical gear, stuff like that. I think COVID-19 is a smuggling virus B. The porn shop, someone said. That's funny. If you're into those places, there's some on 3rd Avenue in Sunset Park. Only because I passed by there. They just look so like, you know, so cheesy. By the way, West Village also a spot where, you know, you'll see like lingerie and sex toys in the window. Yep, that's West Village for you. Go to like around the area of like 6th Avenue and I think near West 4th Street by the subway station, you'll see a McDonald's there. A lot of scales around that area as well. Homeless people and such. Alright. Let's see. How do we get to where I need to go? Let's see. Alright, I think I need to head south. I just hope there's still a crime scene where we're headed. Let's find out. We're gonna find out pretty soon, folks. I gotta say, I like this multiple streaming and driving while streaming, because let me tell you something. Ideally, I would have a second phone and just, you know, not use my primary phone for live streaming. And then I could, you know, I know like Scott goes live for like hours at times. I would not mind doing that. I would not mind doing that at all. And I know you guys, you know, some of you guys, back when I did go live for a few hours, I know you guys were watching for hours, some of you. Especially Ashley. Where's Ashley at? But the problem is, and what I did run into, by the way, is I'll get off the live stream, I'll go to the GPS, then I'll come back, and then the screen will be black. Or what will happen? Oh yeah, I definitely remember you, Kira Little Sky, back when, you know, I did go live for hours. And then what'll happen is, I think I'm going where I'm going, and then it turns out I missed a turn, and then I'm late to a job, and then I had made the habit of no longer going live while I am trying to get somewhere, if I don't know the route. So just saw an RMP behind me, a police car. Not sure if they're canvassing for that stabber. Not even sure if that level 1 is still active. I think I'm gonna make the next left, go south. I may have overshot my target just a tiny bit. Actually, I think I overshot by a few blocks. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm glad the rain has slowed down a bit, which is great. Weather is supposed to be bad the next few hours. It's supposed to be quite stormy tomorrow as well. If the weather girl is suggesting getting survival equipment like flashlights and such for a storm tomorrow, yeah, that could be pretty bad. Don't hit the forklift. All right. All right, someone's getting CPR, probably a COVID-19 patient. Let me tell you something, guys. When the bars open back up, hopefully on May 1st, it is going to be a wild, wild party. I can't wait. Not that I want to drink. I just want to go interview some folks. All right, we got one street right so far. Now we need another street, an intersecting street. Do we see a crime scene? Yes, we absolutely do see a crime scene right now, which is great. What is heck is this guy doing? He has a stick in his. What does he think he's gonna do with that stick? Maybe that's just his walking stick. So there's the crime scene here, which is great news for us. I don't think there's gonna be a tripod job. I think I'm just gonna go in and go out. Besides a stabbing, I'm not even sure on the condition of this victim. So here's what I'm seeing. Actually, that was a tow truck. I don't think that was. Might be deeper in the neighborhood. Where is this? Actually, yeah, I think this is it. Let's just go down and investigate. That's the best thing to do right now. Let's dismount. Let's go find this stabbing, if it even exists. The lights I'm seeing so far might indicate. Yeah, that's not police. That's like a tow truck or something. And I almost tripped and fell on that sidewalk. Williamsburg Bridge, by the way. Something is shaky. I think it's a cell phone mount. I should have pulled up farther, but oh well. So I don't see any police on this intersection where the crime scene was allegedly located. And there's absolutely nothing here. The funny thing is, I've literally recorded just B-roll of a scene like this, and they aired it, right? It sounds kind of crazy, but that's what I will do. If I drove here, I might as well get the nothing, right? That sign sucks. Like, you can barely see. I think the other side might look better. Yeah, you can barely see Clinton on there, which really sucks. And the light is not even... Okay, that's actually better. So, you know, just some general scenes of nothing. Got a skell walking. There's pretty much nobody anywhere. I've seen one human so far. I think it's starting to rain again. Hate this rain. Oh well, I'm out of here. All right, let me read your comments. Is Cott's Deli still around? Yes, it absolutely is. That is on Houston Street. We are currently on Delancey and right now Delancey and Suffolk. Where the crime scene was, the stabbing allegedly happened on Delancey and Clinton Street. Upon our arrival, witnessed no crime scene. This is actually a nice site right here, the Williamsburg Bridge, completely carless. I hear a fire truck. I hear a fire truck.
Channel mode.
So let's figure out where they're going. Someone's asking about what car? Well, there she is.
914, okay.
2291, we have no access.
Let's listen to where them fire trucks are going. Jury content, appreciate your work. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you, CJP007. Streets are totally empty. Something out of The Walking Dead. Yeah, now you're gonna get that song in my head. I've been watching Scott and you since 8:30. Oh wow, that's what, 3 hours earlier? I like catching your live streams. Brings back memories. Well, where do you live now, Tony? I know someone said Ohio. I'm not sure if you did or not. All right, let's get out of here. Not the Willie B, not the Willie B. My high school was in Williamsburg. Oh, okay. Williamsburg, nice neighborhood. It's also the most expensive neighborhood in Brooklyn. Not hearing much of Manhattan FDNY, so there may not be a fire at all. All right, we see an LMP with their lights on. Not sure what's going on here, but be nice to get an arrest or something, you know? Maybe this is a PSA 4 RMP, so maybe they went into this night for a job or something, who knows? Or maybe they're just there to, hey look, it's that same guy I just saw earlier. Who is on my video, by the way. He has his OtterBox holster on the collar of his shirt. Interesting location for your OtterBox holster. All right, Bronx has a dead person. Not sure if that's a natural or suspicious individual who is dead, by the way. Who wanted to see a Cat's Deli? I'm not sure if I can stop. Actually, I think we might be able to stop by there to check it out. What is he doing in the middle of the road? Yeah, let's check out Cat's Deli for one of our followers here. Someone was asking about. Rent in New York City is unbelievable. Yeah, I pay like, I pay like $1,000-ish. And it's not even a great spot, I definitely wouldn't mind moving. Me and my girl, I think we want like a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom. Alright, Cat's Deli's coming up. Whoever wanted to see it. Where do I live? In New York City. Oh wow, you painted a mural in Williamsburg. Anything I might recognize? I know like certain spots there's just a lot of murals. Do we have red light cameras? We absolutely do. But I do believe they're only functional in the daytime. Now we've got an SRG RMP right in front of us. So whoever wanted to see Cat's Deli, this is it right here. I'm not looking to stop at this moment because I don't want to look like, not trying to get a cop's attention here. Alright, so I'm going to be feeding some videos pretty soon. Actually, that might be a good time for me to... Oh, that is funny that he just terminated the level 1 mobilization for that stabbing. But we were there about 10 minutes ago and we did not see anybody there, not even crime scene tape. Where am I going? I'm just driving around in the city. I'm about to stop and feed some videos. Actually. We don't have a job right now, but we just came from a scene of a stabbing where we didn't see anything, but shot some quick generic B-roll. Before that, we were at a possible fatal MVA car crash in Brooklyn. We got an ambulance going lights and sirens. Not sure what that's about, but I'm sure you guys can see that. I got CPR in Brooklyn. Somebody is getting CPR. Somebody is getting their chest pumped with chest compressions and ventilations right now. Brooklyn. Possible COVID-19. They're just assuming every CPR victim is a COVID-19 patient. And and using all the you know, PPE, personal protective equipment, in case they did have COVID, because there's a lot of folks dying. There's a lot of folks dying in New York City from COVID-19.
Adam 2 is going to have 100 regards. You can understand. Directed 15624 Crossbay Boulevard.
Bellevue Hospital on the right, by the way. One of your main city hospitals. NYU Hospital on the right, by the way. So I'm gonna get to your comments as soon as I stop here.
1420 Parkchester.
Oh, I wonder what color the Empire State is tonight. Sometimes it's red, sometimes they do a little like a light show thing going on.
5 Point Avenue and Jackson Avenue.
What's up, you know, and I don't end up recording it. You can't even see it that well from here.
Time is 1:10 hours. Message today is auto accidents. When handling vehicle accidents, units for remind carefully position your vehicle to protect yourself and everyone involved. Thanks, Charlie. 91, thank you for the badge.
Adam 10. 7109. Unconfirmed GDP. 157
It is hot. Physical fight, but it's in Queens. You know, it's been a while since my last physical fight, by the way. Guy in front of me has no lights on. Yeah, I'm not sure if I was even paying attention to him. I go get for other stuff, not Adam's page. Should New York City schools remain closed the rest of the school year? Well, the mayor certainly thinks that it should be. But Governor Cuomo says, listen, you ain't doing anything unless it goes through me. You see, what we have here is a mayor that just thinks that he's really in charge of New York City. But the fact is, I'm the one really in charge. I'm your governor, Governor Cuomo, okay? You want to do something, Mayor de Blasio, forget about it. You got to go through me, you know? By the way, did you know my son's a journalist? He's a great guy. He's a great guy. We like to joke around all the time. I can't do the Cuomo impression too well. Stanford does happen over an hour ago. That's where I live. I'm not getting a notification of Patreon any reason why. Yeah, I'm not sure why. YouTube is weird. What can I say? I'm gonna feed that crash. I'm not even show you guys what I got. Those of you who did not see that. How are you allowed to have the police radio in the videos? What do you mean by that? And there's no shouting in the chat, by the way, which, yeah, no shouting, please. No uppercase or capitalizations. I'm not sure what you mean by allowed, because who's going to enforce anything as far as, you know, what is on a live stream? You think a cop's going to be like, hey, you buddy, listen, we don't appreciate having our radios in your live stream. That's got to stop. Otherwise, you're getting a $5 ticket over here. Nobody's gonna say that. I've had somebody say, "Oh, hey, why are you having police radio on your live stream? A perp could be listening to it, and then, you know, that will affect maybe what he's doing or how he's running from the cops." Listen, if you're a perp and you're running from the cops or conducting illegal activities, I think the last thing that perp is worried about is getting a Loud Labs news notification, clicking on it, and then listening to see if the cops are coming after him or whatever. He could just get like the app, or he could just get an actual radio. But perps are dumb. A lot of perps are dumb, so I'm not counting on their intelligence at all. I gotta get this SD card.
167-1173 Avenue.
Daniel, because we are members of the press. If I was any schmuck with a cell phone and a radio and no NYPD press credentials, yeah. I've had guys tell me that the police were threatening to take their radio away or get them in trouble. That's why if you do play it in public, make sure either you're a member of the press or have some other. You better have a good reason for doing so. Or better yet, just wear an earpiece and don't have that radio visible. These rain pants are so uncomfortable. I think I like this view better.
73 Adam 2.
You too, Tony. My neighbor called the FBI after a prank called him. Yeah, that is crazy. Does your press back work in other states? Other states? No, this is a New York City press card. But guess what? If I didn't have anything, if I go to New Jersey, Long Island, upstate, I'll show my NYPD press card. I mean, if that's all I've got, then that's all I've got. What was I doing? Anyways, tell you what, I'm gonna feed these videos, and if there's any other jobs that pop up tonight, I will be going live again. Do have to contact some folks and get some other things taken care of. But thank you all for watching. We've been on live 104 minutes so far. How do I get it? Daniel, where do you live, Daniel? Feel free to DM me for anything like that. You know, I'm not in the business of educating folks how to be members of the press. What should I do? My neighbor keeps on calling in false to a noise complaint, sending the police to my apartment during a pandemic. Well, Mad Gun, you're saying you don't make any noise. So if you don't make noise, but the neighbor is saying you do make noise, why would your neighbor want to be calling 301? You know, because let me tell you something. I call 301 all the time for my neighbor who makes noise. But guess what? They're actually making noise. But yeah, folks, anything else, feel free to DM me, Instagram or Facebook.